The following is a presentation on the Donniesport'S 17 Network. Dallas-Fort Worth is my home. It's my world, and I showcase what goes on in it. Welcome to Donniesport'S World. You know, the State Fair of Texas is more than just food and rides. It's also an opportunity to check out some things that makes you remember and makes you not to forget a piece of history that happened. They're celebrating World War II and I believe World War I as well. And these are some of the items they have. This is a special exhibit at the Hall of State, and this is the motorcycle that they use. It's the Indian. It's a beautiful Indian motorcycle along with the side saddle seat and a couple of the outfits that they wore. And I'll show you around here. And these are some of the weapons used in the war as well. A lot of machine guns and the bullets and the see like that, and about a big gigantic Gatling gun back there. And they want to know why they call them the blue coats? Well, there you are. And some of the outfits that they wore there. Do a quick walk around. Now, let's let you know the state of Texas played a major role in the war as well. I mean, I'll show you a little bit, but this is the outfits that they wore, the infantry, border patrol, and some of the guns, and also look at some of the utensils used for food. That's interesting. Yeah. And, you know, Ford invented the automobile here in America, but even back then the Model T was used for medical emergencies and things like that. And right there is a splash. There's like a little mini telephone. So some of the stuff that it was invented way back when was put to good use in the war effort. I'm gonna swing around here, and you need more communication items used, and that's a gun, but it's also used as a flare gun, and compasses and things like that. I'm gonna walk around, and some of the uniforms used back then. And I mentioned Texas being a major part in the war. And if you want to know how Fort Worth got its name, well, a guy named William Worth, who was in New York at the time, came down to Fort Worth to set up camp and his name Fort Worth came involved. Benny Keith, he's the name of the Budweiser distributor. Well, he played a major role in the war as well. And you can see some of the outfits used for that effort as well. And more memorabilia from the war. Those are the gas masks that they use. This is the American one. It had a little extra hose in it. Gas warfare was big back then. And warning alarms to let people know that there's a gas attack coming up. And Texas is now about fighting on the ground, it's about fighting on the seas. Looking at USS Texas and the Tampico incident that happened. Texas served up with the British Grand Fleet in World War I to take on the Germans back then. Let's see. Oh, so there's more outfits worn. Right there. And this is a kind of looks like the one they used in the TV show MASH. I'm gonna get a little wider angle of it. The American ambulance. There you are. And one last look. Before I show, I'm gonna back up and show you this. These are the posters used to promote the war, and of course that's the famed "I Want You." The previous one is all about giving money for loans to help out with the war effort back then. I'm going to show you this. You know, all cultures were represented in the war, and the African American infirmity, I hope I got that right, this is their uniforms used in the war effort. And also all the items, let's see, like the everyday stuff, everything from like shaving stuff and everything to that. So this is a very special exhibit that's going on right now at the Texas Hall of Fame at the State Fair. All right, just a little quick. One of the major inventions of the time was the typewriter. And President Wilson promised families and troops that in order to keep in touch with their families, they set up typewriters. The YMCA did this so they could type up their letters and send them home. This is a 1916 typewriter used way back when, during the war effort. And as you can see, we've come a long way from typewriters to home computers, laptops, and tablets. But that one meant a lot.